And Moses charged the people the same day, saying, These shall stand upon Mount Gershom to bless the people.
To bless the people.
When ye are come over Jordan, Simeon and Levi and Judah and Issachar and Joseph and Benjamin, and these shall stand upon Mount Ebal to curse.
To curse. Reuben. Read that again.
It says, all these shall stand upon Mount Ebal to curse.
Read that again.
All these shall stand up on Mount Ebal to curse.
That's basically saying bodily harm is going to come to whoever these curses is sent against. Go ahead.
Judah's not in there.
Reuben, Gad, Asher, Zebulun, Dan, and Naphtali. Jeremiah 18:18. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah.
Because our people always rebelled against the servants of the Heavenly Father and His Son. So they wanted to kill Jeremiah. Our people never loved the prophets. Go ahead.
For the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise.
Well, let me say this. Our people now, always rebelled and always come up with some type of device to try to overthrow the men of the Lord, the prophets that were sent to them. Go ahead.
For the law shall not perish from the priest, neither counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words.
That's you. Go ahead.
And it says, give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me.
Yeah.
Shall evil be recompensed for good?
Shall evil be recompensed for good? Because you telling us we crazy and mad. Go ahead.
It says, for they have digged a pit for my soul.
And that be so.
Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them.
See, the Heavenly Father's so beautiful.
You guys
Remember when we was reading the scriptures about how Israel don't hearken?
Hold on.
And he brought an example. You see?
Brought a hell of an example.
You see how that worked?
Talking to me.
Go ahead.
You talking to me? You ain't
talking to me. And it says, therefore deliver up their children to the famine.
Deliver up their children to the famine. When we talking about the famine?
Yep.
You see? When we talking about the famine? Go ahead.
And it says, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword.
What's the sword? Martial law. See that? When we talking about that?
Well, hold on. Read that again.
And it says, Jeremiah 18:21, therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword.
So you guys trying to So what you saying? Hold on, read that. Hey, Chief.
It says, verse 20, shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out the blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle.
How come these guys have been put to death?
Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them.
Martial law. That's why I held up that sign, right?
Look, guys,
because see what's going to happen is they're going to be looking for mercy. And he's saying that we was cursing, and then we showed them what truly cursing is. So right now, while he listening, he getting cursed and he don't even realize it. Because those things going to happen to him. Lord willing. He's subject to be caught up in the famine. So be caught up in the martial law, and guess what's gonna happen to him? This what's gonna pop into his head. He was standing right before us. You see, in the spirit, the spirit of the Heavenly Father got him right here, so he can get condemned. But that's what it is. You see,
receive your judgment.
That's what you receive.
Man, I think it's better than that.
It says, "Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them."
What's that troop? Martial law. Because this devil is practicing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all these drills and practicing, getting ready for martial law, right? You see? And this devil got weapons. This devil got weapons, which is a sword on the left-hand side of the Heavenly Father and His Son, which he gonna use on these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because they don't hearken, man. They don't listen to the Heavenly Father's words, man. You see? what he thinks, he thinks he's coming against us, but he don't know it's the spirit of the Heavenly Father and His Son in us that got him bucking up.
What's your name, man? If you would. What's your name, man?
Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Yet Yahweh, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not the iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight.
So we just showing you what a curse is according to the Bible. And guess what? Jeremiah sent that curse upon Israel because they wanted to get Jeremiah. So we just read the definition of the word curse. So what he talking about is pure madness.
Ask the folks over there now, they
You see? Is this Simone?
It says, yet Yahweh, thou knowest all thy counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in a time of thine anger.
In the time of thy anger. Martial law, thermonuclear destruction, famine, pestilence, RFID chip. You see, that's the anger of the Heavenly Father. But why? Jake don't hearken. You know?
I think you're better than that.
You see that? And
y'all better than that, man.
this
folks in the eye, man. Y'all know
I really want.
Y'all know
Jeremiah 11:21. Therefore, thus said the Lord of the men of Anathoth.
That's that weeping prophet right
seek
there.
thy life, saying, prophesy not in the name of the Lord, that thy die not by our hand. So if he could, he'd kill us right now.
If it would now?
If he could right now, he'd kill us. For our
Lord
prophesy.
always been doing that anyway, man. He got that power to do that.
Isaiah 65 and 11.
Isaiah 60.
Y'all see your quote scripture, just like
That's
Satan did to Jesus.
good with
Jesus maintained his name. Thus it is written. Man,
Since you don't want to hearken, since you don't want to listen to what we're saying through the Spirit of the Heavenly
So I got
Father,
to listen to you.
this is what who the world ignorant called Jesus said. This is Luke 19 and 27. But those are my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Death sin is coming to you, man.
Death sin is coming to you.
That's out of the words of the Heavenly Father's Son.
You got your sword. You got your sword.
I got it in my hand.
We got it in our hand.
I'm talking about that sword.
It says,
he's talking about the physical sword.
Isaiah.
He's talking about the physical
Isaiah 65 and 11.
Sword, man.
But ye are they that forsake the Lord.
Man, come on, man.
Ye are they that forsake the Lord. That's why he's running his mouth. Babylon. It's really not for him, but it's edification for you, Jake.
I hope we on camera right there.
That forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for a troop.
I hope we on
prepare a table for their troop. That's why all these people in these that's why all these people in these churches and these pastors leading them astray, like the brother was going into earlier about the false prophet period. In general, you got a lot of false prophets out there. They're not warning the people, and they setting them up for martial law. Not really telling them what the so-called white man is doing behind the scenes. Okay, passing all these executive orders to shut down and control everything, and in them executive orders, the target is going to be the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But in one of them executive orders, which is going to be the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But when you look it up, it say the Negroes and the so-called Spanish.
And it says, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter.
So anybody listening to them pastors not taking heed and think it's going to be peace, 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 you're going to bow down with the so-called pastor get killed, and that's what it's going to be. Okay? You're going to bow down with the so-called pastors and get killed. Farrakhan a demon, man.
And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
A demon.
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
Y'all are off with Farrakhan.
When I called, ye did not answer.
You're not no Muslims, idiot.
When I spake, ye did not hear.
What are you?
What does that say? Israelites.
Did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that which in I delighted not. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
That famine. He said his servant shall eat. Who is his servant? The nation of Israel, and elect out of them. Okay, go ahead.
But ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
And
that's you.
Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
Because them curses that Jeremiah sent upon Israel is going to be implemented, man. It's going to be implemented. It's going to be manifest. Give me Sirach 2.
Sirach 2.
Man, you know what? I see a couple people on like